everyone. Today we will continue to talk about Zhuangzi's philosophy on death. In the previous video, we have talked about how Zhuangzi faced his own death. Now we will discuss how he faced the death of his beloved wife. This text is a part of Supreme Happiness 至乐, one of Zhuangzi's outer chapters. Zhuangzi's wife passed away, and Huizi, his best friend, came to console him. He saw Zhuangzi sitting on the ground, with his legs sprawled out, pounding on a bowl while singing a song. Huizi said, "Your wife lived with you. She brought up your children and grew old with you. It is just about acceptable to see you not weeping on her death, but pounding on a bowl and singing. This is going too far, isn't it?" Zhuangzi replied, "That's not right. When my wife first died, how could I not grieve like everyone else? But I looked back to her beginning and the time before she was born. Not only the time before she was born, but the time before she had a body. Not only the time before she had a body, but the time before she had a spirit. In the midst of the jumble of wonder and mystery, a change took place, and she had a spirit. Another change, and she had a body. Another change, and she was born. Now there's been another change, and she's dead. It's just like the progression of the 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, winter. She is now at peace, lying in her chamber. But if I were to sob and cry, it would certainly appear that I could not comprehend the ways of destiny. This is why I stopped." This story discusses 2 points. First, Zhuangzi's view on death. He believed that death is a nature law, just like the changing of seasons, and cannot be changed. However, at the same time, born and death are the same thing. When you are born, it's already determined that you will die. This is the Taoist concept of oneness, where things like difficult and easy, long and short, before and after, high and low, are all the same thing. According to Zhuangzi, life is simply a transformation of qi. In Taoism, the universe is filled with a kind of qi. In Chinese, it's called zhen qi. That is neither created nor destroyed, and even existed before the universe was created. This zhen qi is the origin of all things. When this qi gathers, life is formed, with shape and breath. When the qi disperses, life ends. There is nothing mysterious about it, and there is no heaven or hell after death. Secondly, how to avoid sorrow. Zhuangzi himself was not initially immune to grief. Like everyone else, he was sad about his wife passing, but later he stood from a different perspective. His wife was simply a gathering and a dispersal of qi, and now she had returned to her origin with the Tao. Thus, there is no birth or death, and his wife exists in the eternal realm without time. When time does not exist, neither does space, so everything is together at the same time, same place. She and Tao are everywhere in the universe. Thinking of this, Zhuangzi no longer felt sad. I once heard a beautiful Taoist story. A man's wife died. He was very, very sad. He always felt that her qi was still there, so he refused to accept it. He went to find an immortal and asked her where his wife's true chi was. He wanted to find her, to see her, to hear her voice again, even if it was only for a moment. The immortal told him that no one is really dead. As long as he put her in heart, she would be there. And what he saw would be what she saw, what he heard would be what she heard. The man was overjoyed and spent 3 years searching for his wife's chi everywhere in the world, but all in vain. Finally, he returned home, exhausted and cried uncontrollably. In a daze, he heard his wife's voice calling him, and she appeared by his side. He asked her wife with delight and surprise, "Where have you been for the past 3 years? I've been looking for you everywhere." She replied, "After I died, I attached myself to your eyes and became a drop of tear in your eye. For these years, I see everything you have seen. I heard everything you have heard, and felt everything you have felt." After a short moment, the tear dried up in the sunshine, and she disappeared. I want to share this story with you because from the Taoist perspective, no one really dies. As long as you remember them, they are always with you. Perhaps they become a tear in your eye, seeing what you see, hearing what you hear, and sharing your joy and sorrow. Therefore, to treat yourself well is to treat them well. No one is really dead. Okay, this is the Taoism story for today. See you next time.